to find out the irrigation scheduling for the particular area.
So, the data that you have used are real-time data or whether they are stored?
No, already I copied in the database. Then I used.
Okay, in that sense, what are the predictions that you will going to give them regarding when the application or etc. Are they going to be valid enough? Let's say that if you know is updating at every moment, then the predictions, how the validity of the predictions and the accuracy.
I used the climatological data, not the weather data. The climatological data is varying from the weather data. Climatology data is the average of the based on the last 30 years weather data. They calculate the climatology data. For example, the particular district in the December month, normally we have the rainfall. So based on that, Penman model method also, this is not the updating data. They use the climatology data to find out the irrigation scheduling as well as the crop transpiration.
So, that will affect your results a lot better. And give this as a solution, because when you say the operation rate and so on, the predictions will be drastically different if there is going to be any error or anything like that. So think about it, because this really affects the people who need this solution.
I have a couple of questions. Prof. Secretary to the person. This macro process applying to the project management, you have classified the delays as delay, moderate delay, and no delay. So this time space between a given symbol, sample or given symbol, will definitely change based on the context. So for example, for a particular project, the delay, let's say 5 minutes, is much crucial than 10 minutes in another project. So in that case, how this macro process, this internal gap, will affect the final outcome? Is it your job?
The thing is the time duration is not just like in hours or days, so it's weeks. So if something exceeds more than 1 week, or if it's like 2 or 3 weeks, that is very critical. So it's like basically it's it's very binary. So it's either good or bad. So there is no in the middle state. So that's why we are trying to keep it very simple like that.
It's really good, but I have a very general knowledge question. When at night, how do you plan to collect the data?
So basically, this is based on the geographic data, means that people are uploading when they are not sleeping. So other one is when we are taking, the plan is to use this data to GIS application.
Yeah, in this confirmation model, you are calling to the neighbors.
Yes.
So the problem is at night, how do you confirm?
Not the calling, it's only a pop-up in the application. You can ignore it simply. That's the model.
Yeah, the other technical question is when it's raining, the average of the rainfall and the places it is located and all these things and the context and like that domain depends on whether it will be a flood or not.
Yes.
So it will not be available in the neighbors. Sometimes you may need
Yes,
to consider the weather department.
Yes, that's why it's a trial and error process. It should be involve a lot of institutes. As well as normally the flash flood information are not available. So we have, the local authorities have to develop such kind of database. So that's why.
I think the risk.lk is available now.
But not the flash floods. They have the floods information, not the flash flood. Because they don't have a mechanism to do that. They use satellite images to develop the flooding mappings. So almost the flooding maps are based on the flashback or the seasonal floods.
Of the user feedback analysis, and what you have put here on this hard copy, it's just a question, just a sample of a question. And I would like to know, my first question is around how many participants have you circulated this questionnaire? Not enough, right? You have to understand that it's not enough to circulate it among 10 and then to do the analysis. And you have recorded in the research paper that the user feedback analysis is included, but it is totally missing in your paper. Right? The user feedback analysis has to be included. That's the question to you. And my next question goes to paper ID 012. Let's see, yeah. When you, during your presentation also, you emphasize on this literature survey, right? And then it's like you have gone through similar systems and trying to identify the problems, right? Issues, let's say. But you have not indicated what the issues that you have identified, the problems. So if you can tell us now, what were the major issues that you have found as common issues to all existing approaches?
The main problem that we have identified is the obstacle detection. Actually, there is no proper way to identify the obstacles and tell the user there is an obstacle in front of you. So that was the main problem that they are having. Other than that, they are having, yeah.
It's better that you mention that one, is highlight that
I forgot to highlight it, yeah.
issue in the paper. And maybe I got a little confused, like, because in your paper and in the presentation also, you are using the terminology, two different terminologies. One is object detection and then obstacle detection, because there can be objects which are not obstacles, right? So I think you have to be very clear about that, because that confuses the user when reading it. And then your user feedback analysis, you have presented it, but I don't understand why you have not included that one in your paper.
I have included the graph.
It's just a graph, yes.
Okay, no,
And when you put the graph, the axis names are missing. Basically, or because looking at the graph and then to understand what this graph is about, finding it difficult. But what you have presented there was a much better version than what you have here. Then my next question goes.
My question is, so we know anyone can upload anything to the internet according to this development, technology development. But how we reduce uploading wrong information to the internet? As an example, I mentioned then. Anyone can upload a wrong place or wrong image to wrong location. So, answer.
Graph to the Google map. It takes once and once to confirm it. Is it the accuracy of that? So, but we are talking about the real-time application, real-time usage of such kind of data. That's why we need this kind of module, the confirmation module of the users. In that we suggest we evaluate the user, not the data. We think this guy is good, this guy is bad. So for that we have to check his data for a couple of times. This is not a 1 day or 2 week program we finish. This is a ongoing process, trial and error process. That's the way. Otherwise we can't stop the uploading wrong data otherwise. So in here we need to get, it was raining and my brother's friend was there, and my brother's friend went to that place, his house, and no detection of any flood. 30 years, they had experienced the 30 years back flood. So without giving any reasons, they went to near some say bridge, and he observed the level of the water in that bridge, and he said that if the water comes before this level, definitely our home go under the flood within another 4 hours. Then he packed his all the items by the 12 midnight.